The storm of the mind creates ripples of desire that never seem to cease. Arjuna stands upon the battlefield of life, trapped by his own heavy emotional burdens. The weight of the world presses down on his shoulders like a heavy cloak. He looks toward Krishna, seeking a path that leads away from this deep confusion. The battlefield is silent, but the war within his heart rages with great intensity. Confusion blooms like a dark flower in the garden of his once steady mind. Krishna speaks to his disciple, cutting through the dense fog of human emotional struggle. The teacher explains the nature of duty during a time of immense mortal crisis. Arjuna asks if there is a way to transcend the call of difficult action, but the path of the warrior is fixed by the alignment of the stars. Krishna reveals that some souls have moved beyond the requirements of human worldly life. These rare individuals find their complete satisfaction in the nectar of their own nature. They do not look to the world for joy because their cup is full. They are the ones who reside in the eternal space of the true self. For them, the chores of the world have simply ceased to have any meaning. The verse speaks of a man who rejoices only in his own deep essence. He is satisfied with the self, drinking from the well of internal divine light. He is content in the self alone, lacking nothing in the vast outer world. Indeed, for this enlightened soul, there is nothing left that must be done. His work is finished because he has returned to the source of all being. Self-realization is the final destination of every soul traveling through the cycles of time. But consider the truth that you have not yet reached that sacred silent summit. You are still human, walking the earth, bearing the weight of your mortal life. Therefore the sword must be held, and the path of duty must be walked. Action is the fire that burns away the impurities of the ego and mind. Do not seek to escape the burden before you have mastered your own heart. The sage knows there is nothing to do, yet he acts for the world. This is the mystery of the soul who lives fully in the divine truth. He participates in the play of life without being trapped by its complex laws. Just as the river flows to the sea, the wise soul flows toward love. The waters do not seek the ocean, yet they always return to the source. So too must you perform your actions without craving the fruits of the labor. Let your work be an offering to the divine that dwells within all things. When you act with detachment, you start to touch the hem of that grace. The path is long, but every step is a movement toward your true nature. Modern life often pulls us into a whirlpool of endless tasks and hollow desires. We chase outcomes to validate our worth, forgetting that we are already enough. True worth is found when we stop looking outward and look deeply within ourselves. The realization of the self is not a distant goal, but a present reality. It is the background of everything you see, hear, taste, and touch today. You are the witness, watching the movie of life play across the silver screen. When the observer becomes the observed, the distinction between the two finally melts away. There is no more struggle to be anyone, only the joy of being you. This is the state of constant joy that Krishna promises to the sincere seeker. Let the noise of the world grow faint as you listen to the silence. Deep inside the cavern of your heart, the divine fire burns forever quite bright. You do not need to change the world to find your ultimate sacred peace. You only need to change the way you look at the world around you. See every action as a sacrifice made to the eternal truth of yourself. The weight will lift, and you will find your wings in the vast sky. Even on the battlefield, there is a place for this quiet, inner, sacred sanctuary. Arjuna listens, and his heart begins to steady in the presence of his guide. He accepts his duty not out of fear, but out of a deep understanding. The war is not against others, but a war to conquer the restless mind. When the mind is conquered, the entire universe bows to the light within you. Carry this truth with you as you navigate the many paths of your day. You are the self, satisfied, content, and whole in the truth of your being. Nothing is lacking, for you are the source of the joy you seek outside. Go forth in peace, acting with heart, rooted in the stillness of the self. The dialogue of the Gita is a timeless guide for your own eternal journey.